Rainollon here. Today's another build showcase, and it's the Coda Sporothrix. So, let us immediately start. Let's start with the mods first. The mods I'm using on my Coda Sporothrix, I'm using Volatile variant. Shots have a +3 punch through. This weapon doesn't have punch through, the punch through is locked. With this augment, you unlock the punch through, which is quite good. And barbs explode instantaneously, which is a very good thing. Barbs that strike enemies directly explode in the 4 more meter radius, and it gives you a flat 50 stash chance. This augment is a must-have for this sniper. If you don't have this, it's a massive shame. Thermite rounds for heat and stash chance. Prime cryo rounds for cold and heat gives you blast. This is going to help us a ton for single target DPSing and also clear. Blast really likes high status weapons and high base damage weapons, so blast is quite good on this weapon overall. Malignant Force for toxin stash chance. Semi-rifle cannonade locks your fire rate, gives you a ton of increased damage and more punch through. Rifle Elementalist gives plus 9% status damage. This is a multiplicative damage increase for our damaging elements, and I do have blast, so our blast is going to do even more damage. And also gives you punch through. Given as app for status chance and direct damage per status on target. It gives you status chance, which is quite good for single target DPSing and also clear. And direct damage is going to help you with single target DPSing. Given as chamber for multi-shot. So these are the mods. For the Exos weapon adapted slot mods, personally I will not recommend anything. Everything here sucks. Maybe it is a projectile weapon, but believe me, the projectile speed on this sniper is quite fast, so you don't really need it. For the Arcane, primary Crocs is, for me personally, the best one. On a weak point hit, you gain 30% stash chance and 6% ammo efficiency for 10 seconds, stacks up 10 times, so that's 300% stash chance and 60% ammo efficiency on a heavy status weapon. It's amazing. You're going to proc like 8 to 10 blast procs in a large radius. It's going to make the clear quite satisfying. What is ammo efficiency, you ask? There's a 60% chance that your shots do not consume ammo at all, which is quite nice for ammo economy. It's really good. If you don't have this, use Deadhead for now or Merciless, but believe me, you should switch to primary Crocs. It's quite good on this weapon. For the stats, it is a Coda weapon, so the element that Eleanor was selling was electricity. Electricity and toxin gives you corrosion, so not only am I going to spread blast and viral and puncture / impact, I'm also going to spread corrosion, which is quite good for armored enemies, so armored enemies are going to disappear much quicker. Fire rate is locked, but it's solid for the sniper. Multi-shot is fine, magazine size is fine for the sniper, maximum ammo is kind of weak, but ammo from pickup is good, and we also have Crocs, so the ammo economy is fine. Reload is slow, accuracy is very high, which is fine. Trigger, it's semi. Punch through is locked, but with this it should be unlocked, so it doesn't just change it at all. Also, the stash chance doesn't change here at all, so this does work, but it doesn't show it here. The rivetous position is horrible, I will not recommend at all. Fall off is fine for a sniper. Critical chance is horrible. You can build this weapon for crit, but you have to use Harrow and Arcane Avenger and all of that. Believe me, this weapon is absolutely fine with status. Crit multi is amazing. Stat chance is ridiculously high. Total damage is very good. It does explode. It's not 2 meters, it's more. It just doesn't show it here. It does explode. It does pretty solid damage. Procs viral, slash, corrosion, and blast. It's good. The stats on this sniper is good. So those are the stats, the mods, the Arcane, and I think it's time for me to show you this weapon in game. I'm only going to use Ember, no Sentinel, Dog, or Cat, no secondaries, no melee. Just the sniper and Ember, that's it. So, let's start. And we are in. I'm up against the corrupted enemies, the Void, it's a steel path, survival. I'm going to show you the weapon in here. No buffs or armor strip. You can see this weapon is already annihilating these guys. Oof. So many blast procs. So much damage. Reload. Come on. Going on a blast. Boom. Yep. Proc some bunch of elements. Come on. There we go. Need some enemies over there. Oh, punch through. You can see the punch through does work, even if it doesn't show it. So does the status. You proc so much elements on this one enemy. It's like ridiculously good for single target DPSing. High base damage, high status. Come on. Oh, orange, alright, somehow. Boom, boom, boom. This weapon does work with Prime Firestorm. It does. But it doesn't increase it that much. I think it increases it by like 2 more meters, maybe less than 2 when I tested it. Oh my god. Oh. You can technically build this weapon for only blast. Get a heat Coda version of Sporothrix and add another heat mod just to build it for high blast. So blast is the only element you have, or the highest element to proc, which is going to make your clear much more satisfying. But corrosion isn't half bad at all. I did try to test this weapon with heat, with no blast. It also isn't half bad, but I think blast is just much better. You don't constantly proc heat, while blast doesn't need to be proc a lot, and it will do like a solid clear. Boom. Eximus enemy. Nearly one tap, nearly one tap. There's an Eximus enemy here. A leech. Nearly one tap. Come on, there we go. So you wonder, how do I obtain this augment? I don't believe I mentioned it. It was in a night wave long time ago. Now it's gone, so you can't obtain it anymore. You can only buy it from other people that don't like this weapon or the mod. And it costs like 100 to 150 to 200 plat, which is not worth it. There's nothing like mind-blowing that this weapon does, but if you really like this weapon, it can do content, of course. It isn't like meta, it isn't like breaking some systems. It's like a solid overall single target DPSer and a solid clear weapon. So don't rush. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, boom, this guy, boom, boom. One tap, 1.4 million, there it is. 5% crit chance, triggered. If you want to use this weapon as a crit, I said this, I will repeat it again. Haru's 4th ability gives you a flat 200% critical chance. So you're going to see like orange crits. And if you build a little bit more critical chance, you're going to see red crits. But you have to swap some mods on this weapon. Build it for more critical damage so you can see even bigger numbers. That also works. But with this setup, you can use any Warframe. You don't need to use some specific Arcane Avenger setup with a specific Warframe, some specific synergy, Sentinel, cat or dog, you know, all that stuff. You can just bring this thing with any Warframe in the mission and you're going to do just fine. Misery. Alright. Let me just... Oh, a hit. 2... Come on. There we go. That was fast. Decent speed. I think I slightly armor stripped him with my 3rd ability, but I didn't use any buffs. So... Oh my god, that was nasty. Yep. I think I've shown this weapon enough. I think it's time for me to leave. So give me just a second. The Coda Sporothrix is pretty solid. It's usable. I think the single target is fine. Clear is like solid. Nothing mind-blowing. Nothing like meta. You kind of have to play it solo. There's going to be a lot of people going to use something better than this. But yeah, it's overall a solid sniper. Solid heavy status sniper with a very nice augment. I hope you enjoyed the build. I hope you enjoyed the sniper. Thank you yet again everybody for watching. Leave a like, sub, and of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.